Confession, I love meat. Meat and I go together like babies and diapers. If meat was a woman, I'd put a ring on that so fast to make Beyonce proud. All of that being said, here's how my week played out, living life as a vegan. There were some surprising moments of this week. Cue the intro.
This is me. Hi, my name is Luke Leisner. I'm 19 years old, and I live in Brooklyn Park, Minnesota. Right now, I'm staying in my friend's basement. It's not exactly what I had in mind when I pictured myself at 19, but hey, it's home. Each week, I do something that turns my life upside down. Sometimes the changes are big, and sometimes the changes are small. But either way, I hope we can learn something along the way. This is For a Week.
The first thing we had to establish were the guidelines for being vegan. The rules, per se. And there were a couple rules I found that may actually surprise you. First rule of being vegan is to make sure everyone around you knows you're a vegan. Yo, Whitney!
Hey, what?
Guess what?
Chicken butt.
I'm vegan.
Cool.
You supposed to... You're not impressed? Roasted! I just put the George Foreman on high on these vegans. Now, vegans can take a joke. Here I am the morning of the first day.
It's the morning of day 1, and my plan for the week was to starve myself and not eat anything for the next 7 days. Unfortunately, I've been up for 3 hours and I'm starving, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to make it. Anyways, I know almost nothing about veganism other than the fact that they don't eat animals and they don't eat any animal products. So milk, cheese, eggs, pretty much all my favorite foods. And I'm gonna do some research after that meal to really see if there's anything else I should be aware of when it comes to veganism. All right, I have no idea what I'm doing, but this should be fun. For you, not for me.
I knew going vegan was gonna be tough, but I didn't think half the stuff in the fridge would be stuff I couldn't eat.
Oh look, some delicious Black Forest ham. Wow, does that look like fresh egg bake? Sorry, butter. Cheese. Lots of cheese. Oh, and look, more cheese. NB. How about some tasty whole grain penne? Nope, made in a place that processes eggs. Okay, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Even the protein powder had milk in it. I couldn't believe it. The only thing I had to eat on the first day was oatmeal and brown rice with chips, with Lay's chips or something. And then at about 10:30, 11, we got back from grocery shopping. We tried some food that we weren't accustomed to, and some of us liked it and some of us didn't. I think I handled it a little better than Whitney did, but I'm biased, so don't take my word for it. Look at the video.
Okay, the first vegan product that we're trying is the protein nut milk. Something that I wouldn't be caught dead drinking if I wasn't doing this.
Not bad.
It's not bad, it's pretty good.
Gross.
You don't like it?
No.
I didn't think it was that bad. We're about to try the dairy-free, so delicious Cheddar Jack. Winnie, you want to try it first? Here we go. She can do it first, then I'm doing it.
No.
Is it that bad?
Try it. It looks like cheese, but it doesn't taste like cheese.
Yep. She's right about that.
I need water or something.
It's like you put a old sneaker and then grated it into cheese format. We're trying the black bean and chipotle burger right now. That's pretty good. It's got a good taste. I'm impressed. Isn't that pretty good?
Yeah.
I'd never had a veggie burger in my life, so I was pretty scared going into it, but after I took my first bite, it was surprisingly tasty. I'll tell you that right now. The next day comes along, and I discovered the most shocking thing that occurred all week. I will let myself tell what happened.
It's the morning of day 2, and the first big surprise of this week has just occurred. I've had a slightly runny nose for about a month and a half. It's not very noticeable, and I don't have to deal with it that often, but it has been constant. with all that being said, I woke up this morning and this is the driest and the easiest I've been able to breathe through my nose in I can't tell you how long. Kind of a weird thing, but it's the first dramatic change I've noticed, and I'm attributing it to diet.
When I woke up, I noticed it immediately. I'm like, whoa, I can breathe through this bad boy. All right, maybe there is some health benefits to going vegan. There were so many things that I ended up eating that I never thought I would eat. I ate a bunch of broccoli, I ate sweet potatoes, I ate tofu, I ate veggie burgers, I ate these whole wheat bean chips. By the 6th day of all this, my testosterone was at fatally low levels. I kept catching myself wondering if Prince Harry and Princess Meghan were gonna break up. I suddenly got this strange urge to watch The View, and then I found myself spending more time hovering around the Pilates room than the weight room. I knew I had to do something drastic quickly before the effects could never be reversed. So I hung up pictures of Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris around the house. I binged watched Ron Swanson compilations.
For the last 3 years, I have served as troop leader of the Pawnee Rangers. This is our handbook. I wrote the whole thing myself.
I even changed my transmission. After that, I felt all the soy and estrogen had been mitigated, and I was no longer emasculated. Overall, this week was very challenging. I have a newfound respect for vegans, words I never thought I'd say. Being a vegan is not something that is easy to do. And I want to say this right now. Every vegan that I have ever met has been kind, respectful. I wouldn't say funny, but they've been good people. Every vegan I've met, I've liked. I got a question. How many times have you been watching 10 o'clock news and you hear an interview where a person says, yeah, Steve had a hard time staying away from that broccoli and kale. His addiction overtook him and he had a heart attack and died. It doesn't happen. That was how my week as a vegan played out. Never doing it again, but it was a good learning experience. I'll say that right now. If you don't know, you can add me on the Snapchat at Luke Leisner. And by the way, if you have an idea of what you want me to do next for a week, leave a comment and let me know. I would love to hear some suggestions. And if I use your suggestion, I'll make sure to mention you in the video that I use it in. If you want to like, subscribe, that's great. If you didn't like it, hit that dislike button, write an offensive comment, do whatever you want. It was a fun week, and I hope we both learned something, frankly. I did it, so you don't have to. If you're having some health issues, you might want to consider it.